Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United stream. In tonight's show, I am going to be talking about Sir Jim Ratcliffe wanting Ruben Amorim to stay for 3 more years. And, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the situation, whether I believe Sir Jim is telling the truth or not, or whether it's a load of PR bollocks. Anyway, big up to every single one of you who is live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. And big up to you who joined me on my stream earlier when I was talking about the Manchester United women's game. Much appreciated for that. If you haven't checked that out yet, make sure you do after you've watched this stream. And please subscribe as well to this YouTube channel. If you enjoy your Manchester United content, F1 content, me reviewing football shirts, and I talk about loads of other things apart from football as well, make sure you are subscribing to my second channel, my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the description. And also is my extra channel. That's also in the description as well. And pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this stream is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership for people. So if anyone wishes to become a YouTube channel member today, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. But big up to every single one of you who's live and logged in already this evening. Much appreciated. I can see Darry Knight's 14 is in the building already, so I'm just going to say big up to him. If you sack Ruben Amorim, the next manager will have the same problem and issue. It's as Manchester United. Would any top manager want to leave in mid-season, and who would you bring in? It depends who's available. I just do not know who is available, really. I did not watch the pointless England friendly because the match did not mean anything. I didn't either, down I sort of, I didn't even see a single bit of it, which I got no interest in seeing any of it, to be honest, because it's just a friendly at the end of the day. It's not like it's a World Cup qualifier or a Euros qualifier, is it? So what's the fucking point in having it? Seriously. I mean, I just don't get it. I really don't. But, yeah, England's won 3-0 anyway, so always nice to get a victory over Wales. But, people, it's just pointless playing it if it's, not a proper match, like a World Cup qualifier, Euros qualifier. You know what I mean? It's just, it's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But big up to every single one of you who is live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. And if you are watching, make sure you are liking the stream because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you are subscribing as well because, that also helps our channel out an awful lot. So, yep. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe yesterday came out and said that he wants Ruben Amorim to stay for 3 more years. Now, my thoughts exactly on this situation, I gotta say, to me, it's a load of PR bollocks. I mean, I know why he's just gone out and saying it. It's because, he doesn't want to pay Sir Ruben Amorim that 12 million or 12.5 million payout. So he thinks, I'll brush it under the carpet. What I'll do is I'll say, I want him to stay for another 3 more years. Whilst, deep down, I think he would want him to get sacked. But, he's trying to take, I think, maybe a bit of pressure off of Ruben Amorim. But the way I see it, I think it's just a load of absolute PR bollocks. And I do not trust anything what comes out of Jim's mouth. I really don't. He cannot be trusted, people. It's as simple as that. Cheap option FC making so many cutbacks off the pitch. Well, despite making cutbacks, we still made a little bit of a loss, so it didn't completely work, did it? And literally sacking people who've worked at the football club for a long time, nowhere near sustainable people for the elite high standards of Manchester United Football Club. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. It is absolutely ridiculous, seriously. And, he says, "Oh, I want to make Manchester United great again. I want to knock Liverpool off their perch." I mean, are we seeing it so far? No, we're not. To me, his Ineos group are just cheap option FC, honestly. So if he does want Ruben Amorim to stay, then I get it because he doesn't want to pay him off that 12 million. But I honestly believe if Sir Jim was desperate, obviously he would pay Ruben Amorim off the 12 million. But, like I said, I do not trust Sir Jim. I don't trust anything what comes out of that wanker's mouth, honestly. It's just like he is so infuriating to listen to. He made all these promises, this and that. Now, I know his group are a bit like Glazers, yes, man. Obviously they're going to listen to the Glazers because the Glazers own most of the football clubs still, don't they? I mean, I don't know why. If I had it my own way, I'll fucking book them a taxi. Honestly, it's like, get out of my beautiful football club, seriously. And Ineos, you can get out as well. Both of you, just piss off, yeah? The amount of damage you're doing to my beloved football club, who I've been supporting for 25 and a half years, is nowhere near sustainable. I mean, let's get it right. I mean, absolutely pathetic, people, seriously. But yet, you'll still have majority and a fan base accepting mediocrity. No, you don't get any of that on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. I come out flat out, say it how it is. It's like, if you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. I generally do not care, people, because at the end of the day, what I say about my football club, I well and truly mean it, because on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, people, we are not sponsored by anybody. We don't do anything for the pounds. No, I never beg for super chats. I never beg for memberships. As a content creator, I know I don't have to gift them out, but I choose to gift them out because, it's my way of rewarding you guys, because you guys, the support you show me is absolutely incredible. But I never beg for super chats or anything like that. On the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, all you get is authentic level 100. Let's get it right. Yeah. Because I want my football club to do well. I want my football club to be successful. And clearly, in the moment, they are not being successful because they are being run by absolute bunch of clowns. Seriously. From the Glazers taking money out of the football club to put into their American football team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and another set of owners who, like I said just now, the Glazers, yes, man, and they only think about cheap option FC. I mean, pathetic, people. Absolutely pathetic at the highest level. And if you are accepting this bullshit, I mean, why? Why are you accepting it, people? It's like, start holding this football club accountable, yeah? Start saying how it is, yeah? It's like, my goodness me, absolute unbelievable, people. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I, for one, do not accept mediocrity at my football club. I don't accept us being like a mid-table team, right, people, yeah? I want us to be a top team. I want my beloved football club to be competing for Premier League titles, trying to win the UCL, because that's the standards I hold, right? Instead of tossing it up like in 15th place last season, what are we doing here, people? Seriously. It's like, when I watch Manchester United men, right, people, I don't feel entertained whatsoever. I really don't, no way. It's like when I watch the women, right, I feel entertained, because Mark Skinner, he's got a game plan and he knows how to change systems. But with this Ruben Amorim, he sticks to one system, which is being too stubborn. And like I say, people, one of these days it will cost him his job, which you have to agree with me on that. It will cost him at the end of the day. It's as simple as that. Because if your players are not going to listen to the system, then literally you're finished. A bit like this football club is finished, people. Let's get it right here, yeah? It is done, dusted. It's like, I don't know this football club anymore. Seriously, I really don't, It's like, unbelievable, unbelievable. But at the end of the day, what can you do when you have absolute bunch of clowns running this football club? Seriously, it's about time the fans started to grow a pair of bollocks and started protesting properly that we want to change at this football club. That the way Manchester United have been run this past decade or so has been nowhere near sustainable, people. Let's absolutely get the narrative right here, yeah? I'm sick and tired of it. Sick to the back teeth of it. At this football club, it's just accepting mediocrity. It's as simple as that. I want the standards to get back on track, and I demand it right now, yeah? Literally, I demand it, yeah? I don't accept the mediocrity whatsoever. It's like, get back to what is required in elite sport, yeah? Winning Premier League titles and trophies. Thank you very much. That is what I grew up on my football club doing. Oh, here we go. Aha, look who it is. Look who it is in the live chat. It's Drake Slicer. Way. Big up to you, Drake Slicer. Good evening, mate. How are you doing this evening, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Ruben Amorim, he'll bring the glory days again. We'll back him from the Stratford end. He'll turn the Reds around. Great news. Okay. You think that? Then fair enough. Fair enough. Great 2-0 versus Sunderland. Yes, but we must not get carried away, Drake. Because we've seen before, when fans get carried away in this football club, the players literally just throw it back in our faces. Need to stick to one system, Mr. Josh J. Amorim knows what he's doing. Really? You really think he knows what he's doing? I mean, come on, seriously. I mean, you gotta be like it. You can't be a Manchester United fan, mate. Seriously, you got to be a rival fan. If you are a rival fan, you got to admit that Ruben Amorim is doing a good job. Where us fans who literally been supporting the football club for so long knows that he's just not the right person. But Mr. Joshy J, Gary Neville said worst coaching mistake he made was changing the system. I mean, well, Gary Neville is fast becoming a brown envelope, isn't he? I mean, let's get it right. Big up, Mr. Joshy J. Bash. Big up to you, John Blues. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. 3 more years of Ruben Amorim. If you can trust what anything comes out of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's mouth, because we all know he chats absolute bollocks. So I don't trust him one bit. I really don't. I wouldn't even fucking trust him to run me a hot bath, honestly. And I like hot baths, but, he probably wouldn't put the right stuff in my bath, like the right body wash and that. And so, he can fuck off. Seriously. Good evening again, Mr. Good evening, Michael. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Manchester United ownership. Yes, Man City, Chelsea. I mean, we all know that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a bit of a yes man to the Glazers. Of course, he's going to listen to what they say. Otherwise, Sir Jim Ratcliffe be out, won't he? Because, the Glazers still own majority in this football club. But, I absolutely cannot stand the Glazers and Sir Jim. I really can't, And take it Jason Wilcox with you as well. He's cheap option FC for fuck's sake. He can do one as well. All these fucking Romans are my football club. I'm absolutely sick to the back teeth of it, honestly, from inconsistent ownership to a manager being stubborn, fans accepting mediocrity. It's nowhere near fucking sustainable, people. Seriously. Sort it out for fuck's sake. Seriously. See, every time I talk about Manchester United, I can go from being calm to being at it like a ranting bastard from level 0 to level 100, honestly, because this is what this football club does to me, honestly. Big up, Josh, mate. Yep, big up, Adam Partridge. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Gary Neville, same one who tore down the Union Jack, as he said last week, and claimed it was angry, responsible for their pathetic, absolutely pathetic, honestly. And quite undefying pundits, saying the least, no time for him. And like I said, he's classically come in a brown envelope as well, 100%. What would you do if Manchester United get a championship manager like Kieran McKenna and Southgate? I'll be seething down ice sorting, absolutely fucking fuming. Big up, Michael, mate. Yeah, big up. Big up, Adam Partridge, to you as well. Yeah, I'm doing okay, mate. Not this football club though. They're not making me feel all right. They're infuriating me right now. Apart from the ladies, of course, I'll give them a free pass because they're elite. But Manchester United men, get in the bin. Seriously, absolutely get in the bin. Sick and tired of it, honestly. I'll go and grab my wooden swings a second. Smash the likes as well, because that also helps our YouTube channel out a lot. And make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. Right, here they are. Just getting them out of my drawer now. The wooden spoons, honestly, because this is what this football club needs. Yeah, double wooden spoon for you, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Yeah, if you keep this manager on for 3 more years, we are finished as an elite football club. Absolutely finished at the highest level. Seriously. But to be honest, I don't think he will stay for another 3 years. I still think he'll get sacked at some point this season. And who we bring in next, who the fuck knows. But one thing's for sure, there'll be a cut-off point at some point. And all them words saying, oh, we'll keep him on for another 3 years, this and that. What happens if he sacks, right, before the November international break? Just goes to show he is a prime serial liar. It's as simple as that. I mean, 3 more years of Amorim, I heard similar before. PS excited for the wooden spoons. I love ripping Sir Jim a new arsehole. Do you, Josh? Love it, Adam Partridge. Absolutely love it, because he needs to be teared a new arsehole. Honestly. What happens in Manchester United to get battered again at Liverpool? I think Ruben Amorim will get sacked. What, if we say like a 7-0 or something? Yeah. Then potentially, yeah, absolutely. To me, should be sacked on the spot. Sir Jim talking shit again, Josh Ray. Absolutely, Adam Partridge. I never trust anything what comes down that guy's mouth. And like I was saying earlier, I wouldn't even trust him to run me a hot bath. And I wouldn't even trust him to put the right stuff in my bath, like the right body wash I like and that. Knowing him, he'll probably put milk in my bath or something, or some fucking baked beans or something like that. I mean, that is how he cannot be trusted, people. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But, it's like, unfortunately, the fans are not doing enough. they should go to Old Trafford and maybe arrange a nice peaceful protest outside the stadium. Maybe turn up to the stadium like what they've been doing in Serie A. Look at AC Milan owner. Look at the AC Milan fans, right? They protested against their owners. Literally, they were late coming to football matches because, they had enough in their ownership. And guess what happened? It worked because AC Milan are now got a new board. So literally, we should now do the same. We should turn up to matches late. You go to Old Trafford. Well, I've not been since early 2020, but fans who still go to Old Trafford, just turn up to the game late, yeah? Turn up late. And, that will really hurt the Glazers and Ineos right where it hurts the most. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. I see Liverpool winning at Anfield after the international break. Quite possibly. They really could. Would you put milk or baked beans in your bath? Oh, man, I'm wheezing. But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if that's what he did, honestly. We are Ruben Amorim out, aren't we, Josh? 100% Adam Partridge. Nothing has changed to me whatsoever. It's like we had that good win against Sunderland, but maybe win the next 5 games, yeah? Then maybe, just maybe, I can come on here and say, right, this system could work and maybe should be given more time. But until I see that, the narrative remains exactly the same, people. And that fan who's not getting his haircut until we win the next 5 games, he's going to have a long wait getting his haircut, isn't he? When's the last time he had his haircut? About over a year ago or something. He's an absolute mess, honestly. Big up Josh, been a while. Do you think this takeover will actually happen, or is it just hype? To me, Denley, big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. I say PR bollocks, mate. I don't believe any of this, what comes out in the football club. Seriously. Old Trafford is falling apart, and you're down a rooftop leaks, and your stadium got ratting. Apparently, a Sunderland fan found a rat in their glass, I think, at Old Trafford. In their drinking glass. Ruben Amorim in, got to give him 5 years like we did with Sir Alex. Interesting. Interesting you should think that. Do you really believe the system could work, Denby? I'd love to know your honest thoughts, mate, because I just can't see it myself, mate. But that's an interesting opinion. That really is. Fair play to you. Can't see unseen that now. Walking upstairs to go and have a bath and have that. Late October, he had his haircut last year, Josh. Oh, so coming up to a year now, then. Boy, oh boy. Let's have a look. Let's bring an image up of him. Fuck me. He's an absolute mess, honestly. Manchester United fan, long hair. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look how bushy that looks, man. Seriously. Oh my God, that's just laughable. That's absolutely peak, honestly. Oh my days. Imagine having hair like that. Seriously. It's always like fucking Marlon Fellaini's hairstyle. Remember him when David Moyes was manager? Big up to Danny B as well. No way we got Rats and Man United now, Josh Wright. I think they've been there for a while, but it's a prime example, Adam Partridge, that they've not maintained Old Trafford, the Glazers. Yeah, wooden soon for you, Glazers, yeah, for letting this beautiful football stadium what's been standing for so many years rot to that fucking ground. Seriously. Absolute disgraceful at the highest level. Embarrassing. Looks like bloody Joel Fry, that hair. It does, honestly. It really does. He needs a haircut, and you should do it. If Manchester United don't win 5 games, well, he's not getting it done until they win, I think it's 5 games in a row. I mean, my goodness me, he's got a long way. I mean, imagine if we don't win 5 in a row in December. I mean, fuck me. His hair is going to be messy this Christmas, honestly. It'd be mad. Absolutely insane. But who on earth would let their hair get that long, people? Seriously. I mean, let's get it right here. I missed you on YouTube before, Josh. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I started that stream about just after 6 o'clock. I was talking a bit about the Man United women's game where, like I said, I was happy when... Oh, big up to you, Gunner, for Life 82. Big up, mate. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, mate. I see you in Rotterstock's live chat and Shane Gunner as well. And I see you on African Kings live chat as well. Yeah, big up to you, mate. Gunner for Life 82. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Not with Manchester United so much, but yeah, myself, yeah, I'm doing great, thanks, mate. Until you win 5 in a row. Oh, la, ha, ha. Gotta be sitting on his hair by then. Oh, la, la. Yeah, I know. Literally. I dread to think how much longer it grows. I mean, he won't be able to see through his eyes. Seriously. It'd be like, wow, unbelievable. Unless he puts like a headband on it or something. Which now looks fucking weird. Oh, laughable, man. But first time being here, mate. Thanks for having me. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So, what's your thoughts on your football club at the moment? Because obviously, you know, I've not known you all that long, but I see you in other streams. What do you think of Arteta? Do you think he's the right man for Arsenal, or do you think he should have gone a long time ago? To me, I think he's holding this Arsenal team back. If you had a more elite manager, I reckon you would have won like a couple of Premier League titles. So I honestly believe he is holding your football club back. So yeah, but that's my thoughts anyway. What's yours, mate? No, I didn't watch it, Adam Partridge. You know, I had no interest in it really, mate, to be honest. I know England's won 3-0 on that. I mean, I might catch up with a couple highlights or something, but yeah, I wasn't excited to watch it at all, mate. I mean, to me, it's pointless because it's not a World Cup qualifier or European qualifier, is it? Let's get it right. So, to me, pointless game. Why would you have it for? Seriously. This is why I don't see Arsenal winning the Premier League in UCL because of Arteta. Yeah, he's stubborn, very stubborn. A bit like Ruben Amorim as well, you know, who just sticks with one system. I mean, it's nowhere near good enough, people. It's nowhere near sustainable. You got to learn to adapt because you don't have the players not trust the system, then you're never going to succeed as a manager, are you? Yes, I know we played a bit better against Sunderland, but come on, I'm not reading too much into that, people. Seriously. Anyone who's getting overhyped and overgassed over that win against Sunderland, you need a good word with yourself. Seriously. Let's just see, yeah, how we do against Liverpool. But Liverpool, yeah, literally want to get back to winning ways against us, yeah? Because they've lost 3 in a row and back-to-back Premier League games. So no way would they want to lose another one, would they? I mean, I'll love it if we won, of course. Let's keep ripping Sir Jim, Ruben Amorim, a new asshole, Josh, mate. Absolutely, absolutely. To be honest, I never wanted him. I don't think he's a good manager. His team selections tactics and in the game management is poor. Nor did Lee Gunner. He didn't want Arteta in the first place. Lee Gunner was immediately Arteta out before he got the job, which I don't blame Lee Gunner. I really don't, because, he is sick and tired of Arsenal not winning anything. All he wants to do is see his club win trophies. I mean, with Arteta, fair play, gotten the players improved the team a lot, but also chokes a lot. Don't help with how he plays 22-23 season. Second half sums it up. Yeah, when he bottled an 8-point lead, mate. 8-point lead in the new year to then lose so badly. That is not sustainable. No, it's not. What do Eagle have with Arteta? He won nothing in 6 years. No trophy. Can't that fraud and Brown can't stand that fraud and Brown. Where are you watching Liverpool versus Man United on your birthday, Josh? Right. At my grand's house. I'll be watching it, Adam Partridge, mate. Over my grand, I swear my dad would watch it with me as well. So, yeah, I'll be watching it there. Dirty Mouse, I'm so upset because Bangladesh lost 4-3 against Hong Kong, who made 3-1 to 3-3 in 90 plus 9th minute, but Hong Kong made 4-3 in 90 plus 11 minutes. Last kick in the match. Chowdhury scored from a free kick. That sucks, mate. That really does. Damn. Anyone could improve the football team within 6 years and £1 billion. Yeah, absolutely, Gunner for life. I agree with you, mate. What next to Nottingham Forest? Sakanj Postlogu, yeah? Because he completely is out his depth. I mean, this highline system never is going to work. And why did they sack Nuno Espirito Santo for? To me, that is one of the most weird sackings ever, sacking Nuno Espirito Santo. I mean, what is the Forest owner thinking? International break, yeah. Crap, isn't it? John Blues. Absolute rubbish. But hey, at least WSL is on, so at least I still get to watch some club football because WSL is still on. And yeah, what did you make out of the Chelsea women and Manchester United women's game last Friday night? I enjoyed it, 100%. I thought it was a great game of football. Big Ange is dog shit manager. I'm not a fan of him, Josh Wright. I mean, he finished 17th last season with Tottenham. I think it pretty much says everything. But yet, this bloody football club lost to him in the Europa League final. I mean, that needs a double wooden spoon. Double wooden spoon for you, Manchester United, yeah? Losing that Europa League final. Dear me. Disgraceful. Our Asian Cup dream has been gone. We lost in the last minute. Sickening, isn't it, when that happens? I think Chelsea will beat Forest, and I think we'll get its P45 after that game. 100%. Forest made a big mistake getting Ange in. I hope for Forest's sake they get rid of Ange ASAP. Absolutely. Well, Yeti's came. He's Ange out. Big up to Yeti, yeah? Make sure you are subscribing to Long Haired to Yeti. I'm going Liverpool 1, Man United 1, Josh Wright. Could well be, because we seem to up our game in them sort of matches, don't we, Adam Partridge? Ruben Amorim needs time. I said earlier he will be great after this season. That's interesting. You think that. So you honestly believe that this system is going to work? Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Chowdhury scored 2 career goals, 4 in the EPL. Now he scored 2 goals in 4 matches in national colour. Oh yeah, yes, he's game. Yeah, make sure you are subscribing to that channel, people. But yeah, I mean, with Manchester United, it's like I miss us winning Premier League titles, people. That is what I miss. And being in the UCL as well, competing for UCLs. I hate what I'm seeing happen to both Arsenal and United. I blame the American owners. They own half the Prem and it's destroying English football. Facts, absolute facts. Gunner for Life 82. I couldn't agree with you more, mate. Me and you, Josh, mate, Man United for life. The club we love. 1, 2, 3. Elite, high standards. Yes, we will always hold this football club accountable, Adam Partridge. But when they get things right, yeah, we'll praise them as well. We make mistakes in the first now. We need to get time. Ruben Amorim is young. I mean, time for what exactly, Dirty Mouse? Time for what, yeah? Unfortunately, in football these days, mate, you don't get given any time, unfortunately. I think Ange will be next second, 100%. Absolutely, yeah, he'll be the next one sacked, 100%. Will be fair to Ruben. He's inherited a grand old mess. His troubles is though being too stubborn to change the failing system and way of play. Yeah, that's going to be his downfall, Michael, mate. We would have been great with Xavi, Hernandez, or Conte. I mean, Antonio Conte, he's elite. How would you feel Liverpool win the 21st League title? Devastated because they'll go one above us. Don't get time in football, do you, Josh? Not these days, Adam Partridge. You're under pressure immediately. Amorim and Arteta are cut from the same cloth. They're both shit. Yeah, 100%. I mean, are you seeing how many records Ruben Amorim has broken, Gunner for Life 82? It's an absolute disgrace, mate. Seriously. Literally, he is our worst manager ever. I mean, his win percentage is poor. He's inexperienced. He needs to gain experience. I can't blame him. He needs time because it's too difficult to manage Manu from Sporting. I mean, his system may work to Sporting Lisbon, right? But it's not going to work here because we just don't have the players at the end of the day. Here he is. Here he is, my geezer. Michael.ChelseaFC. Big up to you. Big up, Josh Geezer. The Rat is telling you to trust the Ruben Amorim process. That is if you can trust anything what comes out of his mouth, Michael.ChelseaFC. Like I said earlier on in the stream, I wouldn't trust him to run me a hot bath. Knowing him, he'll probably put baked beans in the bath or something. Or milk. I mean, my goodness me. How Arteta is not even under pressure at Arsenal with all the money they spent. Exactly. Joke, isn't it? Thiago Motta and Amorim fail for sure. Shanley Alonso will be next. Can you give Ruben Amorim the wooden spoon for not winning 2 games in a row, Josh Ray? Absolutely. Yeah, wooden spoon for you, Ruben Amorim. How the fucking heck have we not won 2 games in a row under this manager? It's a joke. Seriously. Absolute disgrace. I feel your pain, Josh. Hopefully both clubs fix up soon. Absolutely. Think in the early 2000s, Gunner for Life 82, Manchester United and Arsenal were literally the top 2 teams competing for Premier League titles every season. I mean, I loved that rivalry, and I still do, Manchester United and Arsenal is still one of my all-time favourite fixtures. It really is. Big up, Michael, mate. You okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my geezer, I say he's been busy, like watching other things or having a bit of a rest. Because mind you, he does stream quite a bit as well, my geezer, over on Rumble. Amorim is so bad, he's making Arteta look good. Facts! Excuse me. But yeah, Mikel Arteta, he's got some decent players, but the thing is with Gyökeres, right? He's not been given the service, is he? So what's Gyökeres meant to do? All this time you've been waiting for Arsenal to bring in the proper forwards. They're now not giving the forward the service. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, that is naive from Mikel Arteta. Maybe play a system what suits Gokares, yeah? And you'll get a lot more goals from Gokares. Let's get it right, yeah? But with Mikel Arteta, he's too naive. I'm missing Mike on YouTube, Josh saying, yeah, we all do, but at least he's still on Rumble, so that's good news. England Adam Partridge, I'm enjoying my 2-week break, mate. I mean, obviously, no F1 this weekend, and all right, there's WSL on this weekend, so I say you'll do, if it's televised and that, you'll probably do the Chelsea women's game, won't you? I do remember the rivalry between us. It was the soccer legends. I was privileged to go up and see proper football, unlike these days. Yeah, like the standard of football has absolutely dropped these days. I mean, I used to think the Premier League was the best league in the world, so now it's just full of PR bollocks, honestly. Manchester United would have been great with Xavi Hernandez. They missed the bus and now upset. It was the wrong decision how they signed Sporting and experience manager just because he did well in Sporting. Exactly. That's exactly that. I mean, when Sir Alex Ferguson retired, right, we should have went after Jurgen Klopp. It's as simple as that. Because he was available back at the time. And then what happened? He ended up going to Liverpool, didn't he, a few years later? Can you tell me what happened to Diego Motta? Juventus did the same mistake like Man United. Chelsea versus Tottenham televised on Sunday on Sky, and Oldham Athletic versus Barrow. So there are streams coming up. Awesome. Yeah, I thought you'll keep yourself occupied, geezer. So, yeah, you have something to look forward to. But can you honestly see him, Ruben Amorim, staying for 3 more years? I really can't. You know, to me, it's a load of PR bollocks from Sir Jim. The reason why he's saying it is because I don't think he wants to pay him off the 12 million what he'll be owed in compensation. I mean, let's get it right. We also missed TT. Who's that? Thomas Tuchel. Obviously, he's managing England now. But yeah, you know, 3 more years of Ruben Amorim. I just cannot see it, people. To me, it's absolute PR bollocks. Because he will get sacked at some point this season, people. I mean, let's get it right. He will get sacked. It's as simple as that. And I'm not even joking. Ruben Amorim should stay sorting this, and he should have done dynamite sorting. That would have been a much better option. PSG showed just how good the Prem is by beating Liverpool, Villa, Arsenal. I think Man City as well. Yeah, I mean, PSG are just, what a team. I mean, the way they won the Champions League last season, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. But, you know, and today it is what it is. But with my football club, people, I don't accept mediocrity. You know, I want Manchester United to do well again. That is what I demand from my football club. If Ruben Amorim stayed, would Gokares stay at Sporting Lisbon? Possibly. Igel, Henry, and Carefree Lewis and Terry Flops all talk shit, don't they, Josh Ray? And loads of others as well, Adam Partridge. You know, there's so many who talk absolute bollocks on this platform. I'm saying Ruben Amorim will do better next season. That's if he's still here, Dirty Mouse. We need patience. We can't afford more change. But unfortunately, like I made this point earlier, Dirty Mouse, you don't get time in football these days, unfortunately. You are under pressure immediately these days. We're getting relegated, mate. I mean, yeah, who knows, mate? Big possibility. I mean, the way this football club is going, it's a disgrace. Just nowhere near sustainable, honestly. Boy, oh boy. Sick and tired of it, people. I really am. But why should I have to accept mediocrity for people? I won't. Because I watched my football club win so many trophies whilst grown up. And now I'm finding it hard to watch the way we're playing. You know, it's nowhere near sustainable, people. Seriously. But yeah, and to me, this football club just does not have the ambition anymore, and it's really sad. Big up, Tony, mate. But hey, rival fans will be loving it. They'll be absolutely having a field day over it. If Qatar or Saudi buys us, then maybe we could do what other oil club do. But before that, we need patience. Good evening, Josh, mate. Look, if a football club had a plan, right, I wouldn't mind taking a bit of like pain and that, like heartache. But as they don't have a plan, you just don't know when this is going to come to an end. Which that is the thing what hurts the most. Big up Ryan G, mate. You okay? Like, how long are we going to be in this rut for? Big up Adam. What's I'm hearing about Saudi? What's happening? Big up, yeah. Big up Adam Dar. I feel like Qatar and Saudi company owners more football sense. Big up Adam P, mate. Josh, when United change the stadium, will they increase the stadium capacity? There's rumours they will do. I've seen the title, and they're trying to really keep him for 3 more years. That's if you can trust Sir Jim's mouth, Adam Dar, because I don't. To me, I think it's PR bollocks, mate. All good, thank you, Adam. I hope you're well yourself. Big up Adam Dar, mate. Big up Ryan G, absolutely. Big up to everyone who's in here, live and locked in. Much appreciated. You know, insane support in the live chat tonight. It's absolutely amazing. You know, you guys are smashing it tonight in the live chat. You really are. Just goes to show how elite this community is. I'm all good, thank you, Ryan G, mate. Big up Adam Dart. Yep. Good to hear, Adam Dot. Who is signing player we missed? Jacko Neves last year. I mean, yes, we signed Brian Mbuemo now, and we have brought in some new players, but we need more. It's as simple as that. You know, I don't think we did enough in the transfer window. Good to hear, Adam, mate. Absolutely, we didn't. We didn't do enough, people. It's as simple as that. You know, rather shocking, if you ask me. But it's another example why this football club just doesn't have the ambition anymore. Why it's not serious at the end of the day. If you were a serious football club, you would want to be winning. But at the moment, we don't look like winning, do we? And that's the thing what literally pisses me off. As a fan, it hurts me. But no matter how hard it gets, you know, us real ones, we will always be here, you know, supporting the team. You know, we really will. You know, we'll fully get behind it. We'll back the football club. So, yeah, you know, we'll back it. We'll get behind it. So, yeah, we'll be here for it. No matter how hard it gets. AFTV talk shit, don't they, Josh? Like, absolutely, yep. Josh, I think your new goalkeeper is very good. Massive improvement from Mainana. It's really good to help you out this season. I was impressed with his debut, you know. He did well, you know. He's catching the ball when that. He did make one error, though. He did come out once, but the defence got him out of jail. But let's see how he does against Liverpool, yeah? So I'm not getting too hyped and excited over him just yet, but I was impressed with his debut, I got to admit, but he will have much tougher tests to come. If he has a good game against Liverpool, then yes, it's a step in the right direction, but we just got to see how he does. So that's why I'm not getting excited, I'm just being cautious about it. Signed some Portuguese players like Antonio Silva and Incensio, it will create a new chemistry. Also go for Rodrigo. Mora, Ruben Amorim will build them, surely. We were looking at Jacob Nahas before he went to PSG. That's right. Of course, obviously, we signed Manuel Ugarte from PSG, but he's an absolutely horse shit in the Premier League. I mean, let's get it right. Manuel Ugarte is an absolute trash. I mean, he has got to be one of the worst midfielders I've ever seen in the Premier League. I mean, he is just, the moment I see him start matches, it makes me so nervous for our midfield. Really does. Rodrigo Mora, another one I love at Wolves. Yeah, that'll be good. I bear you, mate, but it's a positive. Out for a long time with negative. Yeah, absolutely. Portuguese players never disappointed. Bruno Fernandes, what is going on with him recently? He's hardly missing penalties before. Now he's missed 2 penalties in quick succession. Dear me. Good things to do this weekend, Josh Ray. Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, I'll be watching the WSL. I'll be watching Man United women against Everton women. And I think Mark Skinner's doing his press conference tomorrow, for that game. So I will be doing the press conference reaction to that because we do Mark Skinner ones now as well, people. We don't just do Ruben Amorim anymore. We now do Mark Skinner's as well. And Mark Skinner's press conferences are a lot more exciting to listen to. Let's get it right. For how long will you be continuing this stream? Probably up until the hour mark or just over the hour mark. I'll wait and see. The weather a lot better on this week, isn't it, Josh? Right? Yeah, been calm, dry. Today's been sunny, but I thought it's quite chilly at times, especially in the shade and that. But I don't mind that, I like the much fresher weather, so yeah. But, Manchester United people, seriously. Oh, dear me. It's like in the moment with the Manchester United men's team, the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? We just don't know when this is going to end. And I don't think it will end, people, until the Glazers fuck off and until Sir Jim fucks off. It won't come to an end, people. We will carry on being in the rut, unfortunately, because this football club is just not serious. It just does not have the ambition to win anymore, which this, as a fan, this really hurts me. It really does. Just like, oh, man. Just what do we need to do to seriously get the standards back on track in this football club? It's just like all these other managers we've had since Sir Alex Ferguson's retired. I've fucking lost count, We've gone through so many different managers. Yeah, it is annoying, Adam Darth. Very annoying, mate. I went to my city centre today. I had a McDonald's for my lunch. And I had to look around a couple of shops. Which was good. But yeah, think when Manchester United had real leaders, right? You know, Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Paul Scholes, you know, proper leaders, proper captain as well, Roy Keane. I mean, what a captain he was, seriously. Speaking of burger and fry places, what is your favourite McDonald's and who else you like? I like McDonald's. Burger King I like. KFC I quite like. But I think KFC has gone downhill. No, KFC, they don't seem to clean the restaurants anymore, which to me is absolute laziness. Seriously. You're clearly not thinking about your customers, are you? I mean, do you really want to walk into a restaurant and see things on the table? Because I fucking don't. Oh, dear me. PSR and PR, XG, GA, fuck XG. It's all about what goes in the back of the net, Josh Ray. Absolutely. 100% Adam Partridge. Exactly, mate. For some reason, the quality of the chicken drops. Unfortunately, Josh, the fans need to unite and protest. Right? Your club is like ours, divided fan bases. And they'll carry on buying merchandise as well, Gunner, for life. Unfortunately, us fans, they won't protest because they'll think, oh, right, we'll buy the next shirt. Oh, I'm not going to buy the new shirt. And then you see them wearing it. It's like, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I've never set foot in KFC for years, geezer. Here we go. Back off Antonio Silva, my geezer, coming to Chelsea. I want him in Burger King today. I went in Burger King today. Great chips, lads. I agree, their chips are nice, and their beef burgers as well. Josh, who are you predicting to win the league this season? Well, I actually went with Liverpool, and for now I'm going to stick with Liverpool. But if they continue this run, like not winning too many games, then I'll probably say go with Man City because, obviously I just don't trust Arteta as manager. I really don't. Just, to me, he's too stubborn and too naive. So I think he'll bottle it. But Liverpool, with them, I think it's a blip. If they can get Isak playing well, I think then maybe they might have a chance still. But recently, they've been found out. They did well last season to win the league with Jurgen Klopp's team. I mean, fair play to Arne Slot, right? Winning the league in your first season, absolutely unbelievable. But at the moment, it's not all plain sailing for them at all. I predict City too. I mean, they've literally got so many top players, haven't they? I mean, Erling Haaland is a goal machine. The one thing for me is if he gets injured, I just don't think they'll have the same firepower. AFTP will keep Arteta for more years ahead, yeah. True. Very true. Do you like a curry from the Chinese, Josh, mate? Yes, I do, Adam Partridge. Chinese curry is very nice, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, when I went in McDonald's today, I had the chicken Big Mac with fries and 5 chicken selects. Now, I have to say, I reckon the chicken Big Mac is nicer than the beef Big Mac. I reckon it's got a lot more flavour in. And yeah, and McDonald's chicken burgers are always very nice. I used to respect AFTP, but all that respect is gone now. Yeah. For obvious reasons, you would have heard what happened in the past with, like, Lee Gunner's been talking about it a lot. And fair play to Lee Gunner, when they did the dirty on his mates, Lee Gunner's like, fuck you. I'm not going on your channel ever again. See? You can tell Lee Gunner is a real one. True Gunner isn't going to tolerate this anymore. I mean, I've not really watched him, to be honest, True Gunner. I got her for life. Yeah, agreed. It used to be funny one time. Now it's a teenage girls channel. Yeah, pretty much, mate. Did you have some pop today, Josh? Mate? Coffee, mate. I had a white coffee, flat white coffee. Rest in peace, Claude. What they done to him was disgusting. Facts, absolute facts, disgraceful at the highest level. It's like I used to like watching the Full Time Devils. That's now changed to Stretford Paddock or Paddock, whatever way you say it. But I don't watch that channel really anymore, to be honest. Because I used to like it when Andy Tate was on the Full Time Devils. You got a job on the technicality the legend who recommended you. You're a fool, you're nothing, you're a waste of time. Good night. Big up, Michael. Yep. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I dropped something on the floor. Fuck's sake. Oh, shit. Maybe jump out my skin. How dare you? Fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Oh, stinker nugs moment there for Mr. Joshy Joe. Oh, dear me. Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks and a half. Oh, the joys of going lying. You don't know what's going to happen. Claude, I liked him. It's time to go. Yeah. Other side of the coin, Miz being bet of a brown envelope. Yep. But yeah, this community is elite. I love the interaction with you guys. You guys land the minerals. You really do. What Man United channels you like on YouTube, Josh Ray? All things Man United. I like Flying Pig United, by far my favourite Man United YouTuber. Absolutely love him. Big up to Flying Pig United, yeah. What a guy. And who else? I don't watch him all the time, but I listen to a bit of Saeed, especially if he has a rant and that, because some of his rants can be absolutely hilarious. What other ones? Claude wasn't always right, but you had to respect his love. What do you think of Goldswitch? I used to be a big fan of his, but now he's become, full of PR now. So yeah, I'm not so much a fan of him these days, but I do sometimes watch his watch-along highlights, because I gotta admit, on that, he does come up with some funny sayings, these most random sayings at the end of the day. So yeah, in certain aspects, he can be funny, but to me, he's become too much of a PR person these days, unfortunately, which unfortunately a lot of these channels have, because they get the money in, they get sponsored and that, and they think, oh, we got to change this and that. But why? Why do you have to change for? Why can't you carry on being authentic? Seriously. Like me, I am, on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. We are authentic on here. We are authentic level 100, We don't do anything for the pounds, no. I love the interaction with my community. The jokes that's about it. I agree, he's a bit of a twat, but he is quite funny. Yeah, he can be sometimes. Oh yeah, Kaz. I listen to a bit of Kaz as well, Big up to Kaz, yeah? He's got two channels, Kaz United and Never a Foul. I called me as a brown envelope on his comments on the other side of the coin. Oh yeah, rants and bans. Yeah. Sometimes I listen to his match reaction here. Excuse me, what he's got to say about the game. Which he can be quite funny to listen to, rants and bants. I Gunner for life. Big up, mate. The lights of that Mark Goldfish and other London's thrown cold under bus. And yeah, Abby at Spudshan got catched by Robbie on DR Swords. He is an utter hypocrite. Yeah, because there's one time where people were saying, oh, Abby should be cancelled, this and that. But, Robbie was still happy to hang her. So it is what it is. But just goes to show that these YouTubers are not serious. Seriously. They think, oh, we got a big community, so we need to keep on certain people, this and that. It's like, fuck off, man. Seriously. This is why, these big channels, they chat absolute bollocks, because they're in it for the pounds note. Because they're sponsored and that. Where on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, we're not sponsored on here. We are a fully independent channel. And I only work with people who I like. For example, like Rotter Stocks, I absolutely love working with Rotter Stocks. What's a guy? Make sure you are subscribing to Rotter Stocks. Who else do I like working with? Michael.ChelseaFC, on my F1 streams, I love working with him. Few others as well I like working with. I only work with the real ones. Gunner for like 82. Michael, I agree 100%. And that's what Julian was what he done to side editing. He proper Romnans, yeah. Big up Ratterstocks. He is a real one. Love Ratterstocks. King as well, and I was sorry to hear that he's not able to stream on his main channel now for 3 months. That's absolute bollocks, honestly. But what he did, if that was a big YouTuber, they would have let them get away with that. But they think, oh, we'll just target all the real ones. It's like, fuck off, man. Seriously. See, this is why I'm glad I got an account on Rumble, because if something does ever happen to me on YouTube, I can stream on Rumble as a backup. So, yeah. YouTube doing King dirty. And I'll see Michael.ChelseaFC. He's on Rumble as well. Jokers, yeah. Jokers, Adam Dar 25. But yeah, it's like, I can't believe it. Seriously. Think he's nearly on 200 subscribers, wasn't he? He's doing so well on his main channel, but then, they simply did the dirty on him. I mean, not sustainable, man. Seriously. Well annoying, that. Criminal, I say. Absolute criminal people. The highest level. But there you go. End of the day, it is what it is. Mr. Joshy J, what would you do if you get offered a sponsorship on your channel? Look, I would say to them, right, I'm happy to review your item, but, I still want full control of my channel. If I'm not allowing full control of my channel, fuck off. Yeah, now we're getting shown the door straight away. Julian pays Robbie and his channels. Well, seriously, it's not there for football knowledge, that's for sure. Hope you keep on doing YouTube for a long time, Josh Ray. Absolutely. As long as they treat me right and that, I will be. You're the best, Josh, mate. But like I said, if I do have issues, at least I do have like Rumble's a backup as well. I got my 2 other channels as well, Mr. Joshy J football channel and my Mr. Joshy J extra channel. Over on my football channel, I do EFL, non-league, international football, extra channel. I upload a bit of everything, unboxing videos and that. Michael, 100% agree. I know all that too. Absolute scumbags. So yeah, if you want to check out my other channels at all, Gunner, for Life 82, you can find them in the description to this stream. I don't know why Yardsman bonkers going on AFTV. They only take the piss out of him. I can't say I've watched a lot of Yardsman geezer, but yeah, that channel's it's gone downhill so much, Before it used to be quite enjoyable to listen to, but now it's crap, isn't it? Just absolute crap. How would you let everyone single subscriber you move to Rumble? Obviously, I'll let them know via the community tab. You've been doing much on your channels, thank you, Josh. Mate. Not recently, no, but I will be getting back to them soon, 100%. Like soon, I'm hoping to go to a Chippenham Town game again. Do another match day vlog. Well, they're not doing very well at all at the moment. They're second bottom and 4 points from safety. Yardsman has done head-to-head with Robbie. It's dropping at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Definitely going to be worth a look. Oh, I might have to check that one out. 100%. 100%. Might have to look out for that one. But, this is why I like live streaming. I love the interaction with my community. I really do. You guys are all just legends. You really are. Absolute legends at the highest level. Have Michael Chelsea seen how that report or what? I don't think so. Will you be going live again tomorrow? Yes, for Mark Skinner press conference reaction for the Everton women's game. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. Because I think he is doing a press conference tomorrow. Hang on, I'm going to look at the MUTV schedule. Because usually when Ruben Amorim does one on a Friday afternoon, it's around like 1 o'clock time. Let's have a look. Tomorrow, here we go. Mark Skinner. Is he doing one tomorrow? Or is it on Saturday? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because we will do it anyway. Hang on, I'll type it in. What are we saying? Oh, big up to you, Mob. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. How are you doing, mate? AFTV dropped a fan thing today. Some of the bollocks that was being so embarrassing. Yeah, how are you doing, mate? You're a legend too, Josh. Keep up the good work, brother. I'll try and come over as much as possible. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Mob Boss. Yep, big up. Mark Skinner press conference. Everton. Here we go. Is he doing one tomorrow? Just seeing. Because I think he is. Right, 23, 24. Okay. I'll get out of here, man. Hopefully you're doing well. On YouTube, has anyone rated you on it before your time on? Sunshine FC has. So far, she's been my only raid. Josh, you predicting for the World Cup? My predictions are for the World Cup. I reckon Argentina might be a shout. Portugal, I would love them, right? If England can't win it, I would love Portugal to win it because I would love Cristiano Ronaldo to win the World Cup before he retires. Gary Neville, pure running, let's get it right. Becoming a proper brown envelope. Gary Neville, great player, terrible pundit. Facts, absolute facts. I loved him as a player, but as a pundit recently, becoming the right fucking brown envelope. I can't stand character because it's obsession about Chelsea when he's a Liverpool fan. Who are you going to redirect? We'll see. I reckon France or Spain. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah, France or Spain. I like to think England's, but yeah, I don't think we're there yet. I really don't. But we'll wait and see. Can Tuchel do what Gareth Southgate was unable to do? Will Tuchel be the one? I'm not getting gassed. I'm not getting overhyped or gassed at all. Gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, he was good. Right back. Shame he is Ratcliffe's bitch now. Yep. Don't like what Gary Neville's been saying this week, Josh. Right? Absolutely not. But unfortunately, they're all brown envelopes. Every single one of them are wrong-uns. Michael Dam, it's that bad I don't really know much about him. And today, people, look, with Manchester United, I will make sure the standards are maintained. Even though a lot of our fans are not willing to do that, I will always hold my football club accountable. But if they get things right, I will praise them. And our hearts are Brazil, but we're not the favourite team for Gary Neville having Rachel Sigler's moment. Weird. Portugal, Spain ahead. To be honest, Neville does my head in. He talks utter bollocks. On full of PR. Josh, mate, absolutely, Adam Partridge. Yeah, full PR, mate. 100%. 100%. They are. Not got the time and date for them. I really haven't. Big up to you, AK Bosh. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Carragher should get sacked from Sky. After what he did, yeah, 100%. I mean, why on earth was he allowed back for? Seriously. What he did on them years ago, that was a disgrace. I mean, spitting, get out of here, man. Absolute disgrace. Do you think that sets a good example on other people? No, it doesn't. Absolutely ridiculous, seriously. Jokers. Just a disgrace. Big up, Adam. I'm hearing things about potential takeover. I don't believe it. To me, it's PR bollocks, AK. Not going to happen, mate. Hit the likes and subs to Joshy J. Thank you. Gunner for like 82. Cheers, mate. Big up, Adam. Do you think YouTube you will hit 200 subscribers next year? Possibly. Who knows? Smash the likes and subs to Joshy. Thank you. Big up, AK. Josh, would you be for takeover if it's true? I mean, I wouldn't want us to become an oil money club, no, because, you know, it's like, to me, will we kind of like cheating a little bit? So, and, you know, a lot of people start to saying, oh, you're only winning because you got oil money FC and that. So, I mean, I want new owners, but, you know, getting oil money owners, to me, is not the right way to go about it. How many subscribers do you want to hit next year on YouTube? 2K would be nice. It really would. I mean, what are we on now? Let's have a look. We are on, as I speak, 1,343. So we're not far off from 1,400. Legend. Yep. Welcome, Gunner82, Nathan, Adam, AK4P. Yep, absolutely. Big up to every single one of you who is live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you do enjoy Manchester United content, F1 content, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel and extra channel. Links are in the description. Thank you, Michael. Big up yourself. Absolutely. You know, real one. Michael.ChelseaFC, my geezer. He's a real one. You know, so many real ones in the live chat. See, I just love the interaction, you know, the banter we have, the discussions. Michael, yep. But yeah, this has been a great show tonight. I've really enjoyed it. So, big up to every single one of you. I am going to be wrapping this up now, people. I appreciate all the banter and the company. It's been a great show tonight. Brazil will pick up on South Korea tomorrow. We'll kick off in 12 hours. Do you think people will add anchors on your live streams and people? Well, still a long way off that at the moment, mate. Night, Josh, mate. Night, Adam. How often do you stream, Josh, mate? Most days, mate. I try and do every day, but sometimes it's a bit hard to do every day. You know, you don't have a lot to talk about. But even if I'm not streaming, I do post like 5-minute videos as well. Like if I'm doing a Manchester United preview, I usually post a 5-minute normal upload. So, yeah, I do a bit of everything really. I post quite a few shorts as well. So, if you are into your shorts, I uploaded quite a few now. So, yeah, do check it out. But big up to every single one of you who's been live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. And don't forget, don't forget, Glazers out, Eos out, Amorim out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye.